Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the East. In this episode, we're gonna build some type of government research center. At first, I thought it would be a university, but it feels more like, a government institute that does research to flora and fauna and that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure they had that in the Dutch East Indies because there was plenty of interesting nature. Within the Dutch East Indies, not really the same as in Europe. So I reckon there were people doing research to flowers and animals and that kind of stuff. And that's what this building is going to be. I took inspiration from this photo I found in the archives, and I really like the large white building on the right bottom corner. And the smaller one in the middle, it looks like it's some kind of, institution or school, but I wanted to build that right next to a modern neighborhood, and I thought, well, this is the perfect place, and it is the perfect building. So yeah, I'm just freewheeling kind of what this is, but these cities back in the Dutch East Indies were flooded with government institutions and large factories and Art Deco buildings. So I thought it was really cool to try and add those. Okay, here I'm adding some greenhouses, and I am, in hindsight, kinda doubtful about it because, well, I don't think you need greenhouses somewhere where you have a high humidity and the place itself is already very warm, and it's these you build in Europe, not in Asia, I think. But the idea later on to justify it for myself is that, well, I guess this is like a control place where they would keep samples and they could control them without having them in nature. I don't know. And later on I'll add this small, first I'm adding this gazebo because I think gazebos are really cool. When back in the days, I say a lot of back in the days, should be a drinking game. They had them a lot in small towns and in parks. Yeah, and here I'm adding the small building, and I think this building is just the research building or the place where they do research to the specimens, or the caretaker is having his stuff. I don't know, something like that. I'm adding these water tanks because I guess you need water or you need to have a constant climate, something like that. But yeah, it's just I must say, I just really wanted to use these assets. I love this building, but I really love these greenhouses. I have some greenhouses of my own on the workshop, but these are the best I've ever seen. They're fantastic. You could build whole botanical gardens from it, but I think I saw nobody do it yet. So they're super cool. Yeah, now I'm adding lots of hedges. It is very tedious, but I saw those in the images as well. There are hedges everywhere. I think I skipped through most part. Actually, this episode is going to be quite short. I thought this build would last longer and would be bigger, but turns out it is not that big of a build for me. But it's very clean, and that's why I decided to upload it, because for once I had a build where I didn't really had second thoughts halfway, changed things, redid it, and no, I just built it and I tried to keep it as open as I could, which I'm now gonna try more and more. And it just feels very like a very clean area, and I think that's something which I need to keep in mind, because all the Art Deco buildings, Art Deco started in the 20s. Am I right? I think it started in the 20s. But that means all the buildings which are Art Deco are actually quite new. So they shouldn't be too run down, and they shouldn't be too boxed in by other buildings. At least that's the way I looked at it. Yeah, I'm here heading these great walls. Every building in the Dutch East Indies used to have walls for some reason surrounding it. And these walls, thank God, there are two types which Viokra added to the workshop, so I can do loads and loads of stuff with those. But yeah, that's pretty much it. After this wall thing, I'm gonna move forward and add hedges and flowers, and then we're already closing in on the end of the episode, which is absolutely crazy. This was episode 8, so I am gonna try to do 2 more. And after those, season 1 will be over. And I'll have a short break because I reckon my newborn baby will be arrived by then. We're already in the bracket of the due date right now, so I'm just in like this weird twilight waiting on the child to be born, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't know how much time it will take in the first month. So after the next 2 episodes, we're gonna take a little break, and then afterwards we're gonna continue this series. I'm building loads of new assets, including a new airplane for the workshop. So look out for that. If you want early access to these assets, you can always follow me on Patreon. That's where I post my assets early. But otherwise, I'm just really happy you guys are here. So we're gonna wrap it up right now. If you haven't done yet, please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. I know I'm still a small channel after all those years. I don't know, my content never really reaches a lot of audience, but I'm really grateful for all you guys who are here and following me. So spread the word. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. This was Jas. Bye!